County leaders from both Benton County and Washington County came together for the first ever joint meeting.
Yeah, it was, Chip, and the topic of tonight's discussion, growth. 4029's LaKyra Banks. That's how leaders plan to tackle the challenges that come with it.
Well, as that meeting wrapped up, a group of demonstrators gathered here outside of the Springdale City Hall to protest what they call the enforcement of immigration policies here in Northwest Arkansas. Now, the big focus of tonight's meeting was on growth and the pressure that it's putting on infrastructure and public services. So judges in Benton County and Washington County came together, as well as the quorum courts, to discuss what's in store for the future. With growth
in the next 20 years, every one of our public services and our infrastructure is going to be stretched to its limits.
comes challenges.
We all see it every day. You see it when you're driving on our streets and roads. We have issues with wastewater capacity, with freshwater capacity. Anything related to infrastructure really is an outcropping of all the growth we've had.
And in Northwest Arkansas, that growth isn't slowing down. That's why county leaders in Benton and Washington counties gathered for their first ever joint meeting.
Start prioritizing these challenges that we're seeing and then start dividing up how we're going to address them.
And it raises a lot of issues that we have to be concerned about, and county government needs to be a part of that discussion as well as our cities.
Monday night, leaders heard the details of a strategic growth study. The study shows by 2050, the region's population will exceed more than 1 million people, with more than half of the growth being in major cities like Fayetteville, Springdale, Rogers, and Bentonville. Benton County Judge Barry Mooring says the inaugural meeting was about getting ahead of potential problems.
What a meeting like this does is it sets the stage for being more proactive and working together on a proactive basis, not just reactive.
The study pointed out issues known to the region like housing and traffic, but pointed to stressors such as lack of road planning and collaboration as causes. Something Washington County Judge Patrick Deacons says meetings like this hope to change.
Very many people out here love our region the way it is now. But we can't snapshot this and freeze it in time. The growth is coming. We cannot stem that growth. All we can do is prepare for it and try to mold it into the best that it can be for our area, our citizens.
So while this was the first official joint meeting between the two counties, this isn't the first time that they've collaborated. Now, Judge Barry Mooring tells me that after that Rogers tornado in May of last year, one of his calls was to Washington County, who stepped up and helped in the aftermath of that tornado, of that storm. So he just says that tonight's meeting was about bringing in the JPs from both county for a wider conversation. In Springdale, LaKyra Banks, 4029 News.